Today is June 14th, 2026, and it is a gorgeous day out here and a beautiful day in the garden. Probably one of my favorite days in quite a while. I come out here and there's so much happening that it's really exciting. So we'll go down the list here and we'll show you what's happening. But big news today, a couple big news items today is that the scapes on the garlic are really coming along. I cut a bunch of them today, and I'll cut the rest of them probably within the week. You know, the back row you can't see really any, but there's leeks and onions and beets all happening down there, just moving along nicely. The bok choy looks great. Everything just looks so good. The tomatillo plant looks really healthy. Here's a view of the onions and the beets. The pepper plants in the front starting to really get bushy. I cut the tips off some of them and they've really started to bush out a lot. The cauliflower looks really good coming along. The broccoli and the Brussels sprouts, they all, you know, are just doing really well. Basil, I actually, basil is small, but it's perking up a little bit. My bean plants, trying to do this without my shadow in there. The bean plants are all growing really nicely. They're coming along here. These are the cucumber plants. These are the ones I bought, but they're looking great. I planted some new pickling cukes in here and over there. They just popped through the ground, look good. These are mini-me cucumbers that I started early and are really started to take off now. The edamame, you know, the two that survived, the chipmunks, are doing well, and then I planted a bunch in here, and the one, I had 6 plants that I grew, 1 survived, the chipmunks, 5 were eaten, so I replanted them. They're all coming up. Hard to see through the cage, but they're coming up through there. The lettuce is looking really nice. The lettuce and the arugula. We used some arugula last night. The tomato plants are all starting to get big, and just the amazing amount of snap peas that are, I picked one today just to try them. Delicious. They're getting fat and they're going to be awesome. I can't wait. And then the pot plant is looking great. Grew about 2 inches while we were away. And then the squash and the watermelon, which are growing behind the garlic. I said the one thing about these plants is that they probably get too much shade from the garlic, but the garlic will be gone in a month, and then they'll get full sun, so I think they'll do fine. But for now, they're a little slow. That is it. We are in full growing mode right now. It's pretty damn exciting to be out here and see how good everything looks. And we'll check back in another 2 weeks.